Sherman and Tingle in the morning.
Sherman and Tingle now present classic rock voices from the grave.
We got to get into the spirit, baby. You know what? My spirit is not around right now. I haven't even decorated my house yet. And I'm getting to the point where I go, man, I'm going to decorate the outside because I have a lot of stuff. I'm going to do it, and then a couple weeks later, I'm going to take it all back down.
Yeah, usually you're planned ahead so far.
Yeah.
This is your holiday, Halloween coming up.
We just been slacking. I even got my new piece that I wanted, which is a great guy in an electric chair who's shocking back and forth, making screaming noises covered in blood. It's awesome. Sitting in my living room right now. I haven't done anything yet. So, to get in the spirit and to hopefully get me motivated, we're doing Voices from the Grave. Sure, it's a challenge to you. I'm even going to give you a listener lifeline if you want help. I'm going to play some deceased voices from classic rock stars, big name stars.
These are all people we know.
Yes. You have to determine who they are just based on the voice alone.
I feel like I'll do fairly well. I mean, you think about, there's only a handful of dead ones if you think real hard, but I don't know, it might be difficult because of the voice. You're used to hearing them sing or whatever.
I'm going to give you some warm-up. Now, these are some of the harder ones, okay? I didn't put these in the 10 that I'm going to give you. This is just a little warm-up right here. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, it may be the silliest thing in the world, like baking a cake, and if you do it right, you succeed in your head yourself. And so success is an inner feeling.
You got to think cake. Cake was the hint in that one.
Cake?
Cake. When you think of food, what deceased artist do you think of?
I even the voice doesn't sound familiar on that one.
Again, these are the harder ones.
I don't even know. I couldn't.
Let me sleep on it.
Oh, that was Meatloaf.
Baby, let me sleep on it.
That was
Really?
Meatloaf. All right, here's another warm-up
Wow,
for you.
that was hard.
Here's another warm-up.
I know what it's like in Los Angeles, nice weather and everything. Not too much. Everything's pretty reactionary out there. I accept it for what it is. I like it as a city. I'm glad it's like it is.
Okay, you got to really call me now. You got to call me.
Yeah.
Help out. I'm going to need some.
Sherm's going to need a lifeline.
That's difficult. I have no idea. I couldn't even give you a guess.
She's my best friend's girl.
Rick Ocasek.
She's my best.
I've never heard Rick Ocasek talk. There's no way.
I always known he's been very soft-spoken.
You go to interviews and they try to talk to me. He doesn't talk.
Okay, this last warm-up here, this is a very distinct voice, I think. Take a listen.
Yeah, we were an opening act for so long, and we had a really good relationship with the guys in KISS and their crew. And we opened for Aerosmith like 40 times and never got a sound check.
Yeah, I'm gonna really suck at this game if they're any harder than that.
Fly by night away from here.
Is that
Neil Peart.
Nobody's heard Neil Peart talk before.
Yeah, they have. He's got
When?
a very distinct, he's very well-spoken, very bright guy.
He's not a voice
Now listen,
that you know.
I just gave you the hardest ones,
All right.
okay?
So they're all easier than that.
They're easier than that. Those are the hardest ones. So you get a lifeline. Someone can call it and be your assistant.
No, they're all going to let me hang. That's what they're going to do. They want me to die. Let's see how well we do at this together while we're still alive.
Sherman and Tingle now present classic rock voices from the grave.
It's a battle you can play along with while you're headed to work. Sherman, I'm going to play you voices of deceased classic rock artists, very famous, big name stars. You just got to figure out who it is
Yeah.
speaking to you from the grave.
By the way, thanks for the help.
Callers, you gotta love them.
I knew
You're right, yo. No one's going to call and help me.
No, nobody's going to. They don't want to be wrong. Plus, everybody texts. Nobody calls anymore, which is a pain in the ass for a morning show, by the way. I'm telling you. I knew nobody was going to help me on this because those other three that you tested out were very difficult.
Again, those were the hard ones, okay? So here we go with the first voice from the grave.
We've got our following here. It's not new wave and it's not punk. It's just people that like our rock band. We honestly thought that the punk and the new wave thing might sort of spoil a bit for us, but it hasn't at all.
Oh my God!
You should get that one. That was super easy.
It's not.
It's got the most distinct voice ever in rock.
Here, let me go to my help here. Thanks for the help. I have no idea. I really don't have any idea. I don't even recognize the voice.
Living easy.
That doesn't sound. That might be recognizable to you, but that doesn't sound
Got
like.
a very high pitched one.
That was Bon?
Bon Scott.
That was Bon Scott?
Yep.
Let me hear his voice again.
We've got our following here. It's not new wave and it's not punk.
No.
It's just people that like our rock band. You
I
know?
still wouldn't have got that.
Hear a little Australian accent there. Okay, here we go. Next one.
Best front man in the world. I mean that in the nicest possible way. I think he's the best thing on stage in the world, apart from probably James Brown when he was younger.
You are.
Is that one tough for you too?
You are thinking that these are easier. These are not easy at all. I don't even have a guess.
Look at Dave from Shorewood wanted to help you out.
Oh, Dave. Hey, Dave. I'm glad that you're there. Thank you. Dave doesn't.
No
have-
problem, Sherm.
All right, Dave.
I'm gonna play this again, Dave. See if you can help out Sherman with this one.
Best front man in the world. I mean that in the nicest possible way. I think he's the best thing on stage in the world, apart from probably James Brown when he was younger.
This is impossible.
None of that. Who do you think is the best
Oh,
guy in the
did,
world
did
on
you
stage?
have a guess? Did you have a guess yet, Sherm?
No, I have nothing.
Oh, okay. Was that the second one?
Yep.
Okay. The first one was Bon Scott, right?
Right.
Okay. Geez. Oh boy. Let's say Lemmy from Motorhead.
Charlie Watts, soft-spoken Charlie Watts.
Are you out of your mind?
No,
nobody
he
has
is
ever
soft-spoken.
heard
You
Charlie
hear the
Watts.
cues in what he's saying.
This whole thing was set up for failure
All right, how about this one?
from the get-go.
If you guys can't get this one, there's a problem.
I've been a big fan of Iggy's for a number of years. I'd never ever seen him perform, ever. Actually going out on tour with him was the first time I'd ever seen him work. That was quite a surprise.
If you don't get this game is over. You guys are failures.
That's fine. I have no
It's a
idea.
classic rock.
Davy Jones, but I know that's not correct.
First name is correct. Close.
How about David Bowie?
Still don't know what
There you go.
Thank you. All right.
There you go.
I'm sucking at this. All
Okay.
right, thank you, Dave.
If you don't get this one, there's a problem.
Well, my mother rented a hall in New York because she wants me to get married back in New York.
All right,
and
I
I
got that
rented a hall in California,
him.
and now it's a fight between the relatives where is going to get married.
I got this one, Dave. I met this guy at the Brat Stop in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He was hammered. That is Eddie Money.
That is
All right.
correct.
Kind of redeeming
Nice.
myself here. Not very much, though.
Okay, massively huge, legendary lead singer right here.
Yes, I think in a funny way, I thought because I think this is one of the few groups that all four members write, and I thought that we'd be doing solo albums much before this.
If you don't get this, you lose a leg.
Well, thanks. Thanks for severing something off of me. This is not as easy as you think.
All those British guys sound alike.
Dave, this is a dead classic rock artist. Do you have any idea?
Massively insane.
No one knows these.
Biopic.
The only reason you know these is because you looked them up on YouTube and you already saw them. Dave, do you have anything? Otherwise, I donate a leg. I don't even care at this point.
Oh, boy.
Four members in the band. He's the lead singer, deceased. Everyone else still alive.
You got nothing.
Let's see. Well, it's not Davy Jones then. I'm drawing a blank.
Listen.
Nope.
That was Freddie Mercury?
Tried to give you a great hint.
Okay, can we just...
Okay, if you don't get this one, you lose the other leg. Here we go.
I think I was 24 and Don was 26, and to think that 20 years later, this song would stand the test of time, would still be being recorded by people and performed by people, I would put that in there.
He sounds like Mr.
He even gave you a hint to name one of his band members.
He sounds like Mr. Rogers, but I believe that's Glenn Fry.
Lighten up while you still can.
There you go,
Don't even
baby.
try to
All right, this last one.
Oh, God, we go.
The
Keep
last
going
one.
on with
If you
put
don't
me
get
out of
this
my
last
misery.
one,
I don't want
you
this.
lose both arms.
I don't want to.
I love vinyl, and I love the highest reproduction of digital. If, like, say, Neil Young's Pono thing, if you hear that next to an MP3, it's laughable.
This is Tom Petty.
There you go.
All right.
You finished strong.
Hey, Dave.
Nicely done.
I appreciate you.
The Sherman and Tingle Show. Mornings on 97.1 FM The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.